Be me, 27, scrolling through Instagram at 11 p.m. on a Tuesday, looking at engagement rings I can't afford. Another post. Some girl from college I barely knew showing off her Cartier love bracelet. $7,500 investment piece, the caption says. Investment, right. Her fiancé is a surgeon. My phone buzzes. Credit card notification, $8,347 due. Minimum payment, $284. I close Instagram and open my banking app instead. Checking, $1,843. Savings, $412. Student loans, $67,283. I have a degree from a decent state school. I did everything right. Internships, networking events, informational interviews. I'm an HR coordinator at Pacific Charter Co., a boat rental company. $42,000 a year. In this economy. Meanwhile, guys with half my qualifications are pulling 60, 70 grand because they negotiate better, or whatever bullshit excuse people use. So yeah, I've decided, if I'm going to be financially secure, I need to be strategic about it. That's not gold digging, that's smart planning. Men marry for looks all the time, trading their resources for youth and beauty. Why is it wrong when women do the same thing? It's literally just economics. I'm not asking for sympathy. I'm just saying, I deserve financial security, and I'm not going to apologize for pursuing it intelligently. 4 months ago, I barely noticed Ethan. He worked in marine operations, one of the guys who maintains the boats, fixes engines, deals with equipment. Quiet. Kept to himself. Honestly, kind of invisible. I'm in management, he's labor, different worlds. When he'd say good morning in the hallway, I'd give him a tight smile and keep walking. Once he came to my desk with a question about PTO policy, and I was kind of short with him. It's in the handbook, page 12. He thanked me anyway and left. Nice guy, I guess, just not on my radar. Then I overheard a conversation that changed everything. I was in the break room, making coffee, when Linda from accounting came in with Dave, our operations manager. Did you process Ethan's beneficiary paperwork? Linda was asking. The estate stuff from his parents. Yeah, poor kid, Dave said. $3.2 million from life insurance and assets. That car accident was awful. Both parents, head-on collision. Happened about 2 years ago. I froze, coffee pot in hand. And he still shows up every day to work on boats, Linda continued. Most people would retire. He's what, 28? 28, yeah. He's not flashy about it. I don't think most people even know. I turned casually. Wait, Ethan, from Marine Ops? Yeah, the quiet one, Linda said. Such a tragedy. At least he doesn't have to worry about money. I finished pouring my coffee and left, but my mind was racing. $3.2 million. That afternoon, I watched him differently. Really looked at him for the first time. Tall, maybe 6'1". Fit, obviously, from the physical work. Dark hair, strong jawline, good bone structure. Objectively handsome, actually. How had I never noticed? He was in the dock area, organizing some equipment, humming to himself. Wore cargo pants and a company polo. Didn't talk much to the others around him. I did the math in my head. $3.2 million. Even conservatively invested, that's probably $100,000 to $120,000 per year in returns alone. He wouldn't need to work. But he does anyway, which means he's not frivolous, responsible, probably lonely after losing his parents, vulnerable, and socially awkward, clearly. That made him manageable. Single, no ring, no pictures on his desk. My retirement plan was currently organizing dock lines. Over the next few days, I observed, there were 2 women at the office who seemed friendly with him. Michelle, who worked in booking, and Rachel from senior operations. I'd seen them chat with him casually. He'd smile, make eye contact, seemed relaxed around them. Michelle was 27, naturally pretty in that effortless way some girls have. Warm personality, Everyone liked her. Rachel was 29, confident, athletic, competent. People respected her. I felt a flicker of something watching them laugh with him. Not jealousy exactly, just awareness, competition. And then there was Tyler, Ethan's friend from the maintenance crew. They'd known each other since high school, apparently. Tyler was protective, always nearby. When I started paying attention to Ethan, Tyler noticed, gave me these suspicious looks. I dismissed him. Ethan's guard dog could bark all he wanted. My plan solidified over the next week. I researched, looked up his parents' obituary, estimated the estate value, calculated investment returns. 18 months, I figured. That's how long it would take to make myself indispensable. Then engagement, marriage by 30. I told myself, I deserve this. I'm attractive, educated, professional. I can make him happy. This isn't wrong. It's strategic partnership, and honestly, I did kind of like him. He seemed sweet, a little damaged, sure, but who isn't? As HR, I also knew exactly how workplace relationships worked, what policies protected people, what evidence mattered in harassment claims. Just general knowledge from my job, completely unrelated. I planned my approach and got to work. Month 1, I shifted my entire approach. Suddenly, I was noticing him. Hey Ethan, good morning? Warm voice, real smile. He looked surprised. I'd ignored him for 2 years. Oh, morning Ashley. I started timing my break room visits to match his schedule. Brought him coffee once. I noticed you take it black. Figured I'd grab you one? Oh, thanks, he said, genuinely surprised. That's really nice of you. I asked about boats, marine stuff. I'd researched the night before. I've always wanted to learn about boat engines. How do you even diagnose a problem? He explained briefly, something about carburetors and fuel lines. I wanted to die of boredom, but maintained perfect interest. That's so fascinating. He excused himself pretty quickly. I should get back to the dock. Okay, shy, that was fine. I'd worn him down. Month 2, I upgraded my work wardrobe. Lower necklines, better fits, heels. Started finding reasons to touch his arm during conversations. You're so knowledgeable. Suggested lunch once. Want to grab Thai food? I usually eat at my desk, he said. But thanks. 20 minutes later, I saw him eating with Tyler. They were laughing about something, totally comfortable. I felt my jaw clench. 2 years, he hadn't interested me at all. Now I actually wanted him, and he was... What? Shy? Plain hard to get? 2.5 months in, I was in the bathroom when Michelle and Rachel came in. I was in the stall, they didn't know I was there. Is Ashley okay? Michelle was saying. She's been really intense with Ethan lately. Oh my God, yes, Rachel replied. He mentioned it last week. He said she's been persistent and he doesn't know how to handle it. My fists clenched. It's so weird because she ignored him for like 2 years, Michelle continued. Now suddenly she's all over him. Tyler thinks she found out about his inheritance, Rachel said, voice lower. The timing is suspicious. Oh my God, you think she's... I'm just saying the timing is weird. Poor Ethan. He's too nice to tell her to back off. They left. I sat in that stall, face burning, fists so tight my nails cut into my palms. They thought I was a gold digger. They pitied him. He'd been talking about me behind my back. Tyler was spreading rumors. Month 3, I doubled down. I wasn't backing off. I'm a modern woman. I pursue what I want. He was just shy. That's all. But watching him talk to Michelle and Rachel like they were actual people while he kept me at arm's length, that stung. I saw Michelle's Instagram story from a company happy hour once. Ethan was in the background, relaxed, smiling at something Rachel said. What did they have that I didn't? Education? Career? They were coordinators. I was HR. I outranked them. Then the company announced the annual retreat. 3-day island cruise. Team building. Chartered yacht. 30 staff. This was it. 3 days on a boat. Close quarters. Alcohol. Romantic setting. I packed carefully. Evening dresses, strategic bikini, outfits that looked casual but weren't. If he rejected me on this trip, well, I knew how harassment claims worked, how investigations proceeded, what evidence was needed. I didn't plan to use that knowledge, but it was there, in the back of my mind. Insurance. Day 1 on the yacht. Perfect weather, cocktails, trust fall exercises. I positioned myself near Ethan constantly. At dinner, I wore a red dress and sat directly beside him, let my hand rest on his thigh under the table. He shifted away, focused on his food. "Want to see the stars after this?" I suggested. "The deck view is supposed to be incredible." "I'm pretty tired," he said. "Probably going to turn in early." 20 minutes later, I saw him on the upper deck with Tyler, Michelle, and Rachel, laughing, not tired at all. Day 2, I drank more. Liquid courage. "Ethan, want to jet ski together?" "I'll stick with the group, but thanks." At lunch, I was at the adjacent table. Overheard Tyler quietly. "Dude, you need to just be direct. Tell her you're not interested." "I don't want to be a dick about it," Ethan replied. "What if I'm reading it wrong?" "You're not reading it wrong. She's been aggressively pursuing you for months. Just be clear." I gripped my drink so hard I thought the glass might shatter. Late afternoon, I noticed something. Ethan's cabin was number 14. Mine was 12, 2 doors apart. The crew was busy. People were in and out of cabins constantly. Many left unlocked during activities. I started thinking strategically. If this didn't work, I needed insurance. Evening came. After dinner, around 10 p.m., Ethan stepped outside to the upper deck. I followed. I'd had 3 glasses of wine, enough to feel bold. The deck layout was perfect. The main lounge was behind us, visible through glass walls. Tyler, Michelle, Rachel, and several others were inside, maybe 15 feet away. They could see us, but the glass muffled sound. I approached, put my hand on his arm. "Hey, can we talk? Privately?" He looked uncomfortable, glanced back at the lounge where everyone was visible. Sure. What's up?" I moved closer. "I feel like there's something between us. I've been trying to get to know you, and I think we could really connect. You feel it too, right?" He backed up slightly, hands going into his pockets defensively. "Oh, Ashley, I think you're nice, but come to my cabin," I said, bolder now, touching his chest. "Number 12. We can talk privately." I paused, tried to make my voice sultry. "Or we don't have to talk at all." His eyes widened. He stepped back, his back hitting the railing. "I really don't think that's appropriate. We work together, and I'm not..." My ego flared. "What? I'm not good enough for you? The quiet guy who barely talks to anyone is rejecting me?" He looked frustrated, his awkwardness failing him. "It's not... Look, I'm just not interested, okay? In that way. I don't want people thinking I'm only here because of my family's money or whatever." Everything stopped. He'd said it. The money. "Excuse me?" My voice was loud now. "You think I care about your money? You think I'm some kind of gold digger?" People inside were definitely looking now. "No, I didn't mean..." He was stammering, backing up further. "I just heard people talking about the inheritance, and I'm not looking for a relationship with anyone from work. I'm sorry. Are you serious right now?" I was yelling. "I've been nice to you, and you think I'm after your fucking money?" Inside, everyone had stopped talking. All eyes on us through the glass. Tyler stood up. Michelle grabbed Rachel's arm. Jennifer and Mark from accounting were staring. Tyler came outside. "Hey, everything okay out here?" Ethan looked relieved. Yeah, I was just heading in." "Your friend just accused me of being a gold digger," I snapped at Tyler. "Maybe you should teach him some fucking manners." Tyler's voice was calm but firm. "Ashley, you're drunk. Maybe you should head to your cabin." By now, Michelle and Rachel had come outside. 2 others followed. I was standing there, flushed, voice raised, clearly drunk. Ethan was backed against the railing, visibly uncomfortable, everyone watching. Michelle spoke gently. "Hey, let's get you some water, okay?" I shook her off. "I'm fine. I'm not drunk." I looked at Ethan. "Fuck you." I stormed off toward the cabin area. Behind me, I heard, "Dude, are you okay?" I don't know what just happened. That was intense. And then Mark's voice, clear. Was she seriously hitting on him? That was uncomfortable to watch. The walk to my cabin, I passed 3 coworkers in the hallway. They looked at me with uncomfortable expressions, quickly looked away. Everyone saw. Everyone knew. In my cabin, I paced. He'd accused me of gold digging, in front of everyone. They all saw me get rejected, heard me yell. They think I'm desperate and pathetic. I heard laughter from above, the lounge deck. They were probably laughing at me, the desperate girl who got rejected by the quiet, nerdy guy. I looked in the mirror, mascara smudged, face flushed, hair messy. This can't be how this ends, unless I wasn't the pursuer, unless he was inappropriate, unless I'm the victim. My HR training kicked in. Harassment claims favor women. Burden of proof is low. He said, she said, always sides with her. Company has 0 tolerance policy. If I accuse him, I flip the script. I'm not desperate, I'm a survivor. He's not a nice guy. He's a predator. He humiliated me. He basically called me a whore in front of everyone. He deserves this. 11:30 p.m. I waited until most people were in their cabins or the lounge. I walked the hallway casually, security camera at the end near the stairs. But the middle section, cabins 10 through 16, no camera. Blind spot. 12:15 a.m. I saw Ethan leave his cabin, head upstairs. Probably couldn't sleep. I waited 5 minutes, then went to the captain's office. Earlier that day, I'd borrowed the master key card under the pretense of needing to check crew quarter supplies, part of my HR duties. I slipped into cabin 14. His deodorant, Old Spice. A charging cable, one of his. Worn t-shirts from the floor. His phone on the nightstand. I unlocked it. I'd seen his passcode weeks ago, 0517. Deleted our text thread. The friendly good morning messages I'd sent. Scrolled his messages. Nothing incriminating. Mostly Tyler, some family. I took a screenshot of his contacts. My number saved as Ashley HR. Emailed it to myself from his account. Deleted the sent email. Left my silver hoop earring on his floor near the bed. 12:45 a.m. Back in my cabin. Brown and purple eyeshadow. Fake bruise on my upper arm, like a grab mark. Eyeliner. Small red scratches on my neck. Photos. Messed hair. Smudged makeup. Red eyes. I can cry on command. The bruises. Scared expression. Photos of his items in my room. Notes. App. Detailed false account. 10:47 p.m. Ethan followed me to my cabin. Pushed his way in when I opened door. Touched my arm, grabbed me, made sexual comments, said I'd been leading him on. Told him to leave, he wouldn't until I screamed. I looked at my evidence. Bruises, photos, his belongings, time-stamped notes. This is self-defense. He humiliated me first. Men get away with this all the time. Believe women, right? He'll be fine. He's rich. This is just evening the playing field. I set my alarm for 9 a.m. 9:30 a.m., day 3. I emerged wearing sweatpants and a hoodie, unusual for me. No makeup, hair in a messy bun, skipped breakfast, went straight to Captain Morrison's office. I was trembling, eyes red. I need to report something. My voice shook. Last night, around 11, Ethan came to my cabin. I showed him the photos, bruises, scratch marks, the scared selfie. He followed me after that argument on deck. He said I'd been leading him on. He pushed into my cabin and he touched me. I started crying. His t-shirt, his deodorant. He left these. I don't know why I kept them. I guess I knew I'd need proof. I told him to leave, and he grabbed my arm. Here. I showed the bruise. Captain Morrison's face was serious. Did he assault you? He touched me, said things, sexual things. I got away, but I was terrified. 10 a.m. Ethan was called to the office. He looked blindsided. What? No. That didn't happen. She came on to me yesterday. Everyone saw. She has physical evidence, the captain said. Bruises. Your belongings in her cabin. What? I didn't go to her cabin. My stuff? How does she? Tyler was called. Confirmed the deck argument. Confirmed I was drunk and aggressive. Michelle and Rachel confirmed they saw me approach him. That I was drunk, loud, inappropriate. Those accounts support the argument happened, the captain said. They don't disprove what she says happened after. Ethan, you're confined to your cabin until we dock. I didn't do anything. His voice cracked. I swear, I didn't go anywhere near her cabin. The trip was cut short. We docked by 3 p.m. Week 1, Ethan was suspended with pay. I gave my detailed statement to Karen, the HR director. Showed her everything, photos, evidence, timeline. Thank you for coming forward, she said. I know this is difficult. Zero tolerance policy. The company had no choice. By Wednesday, rumors spread. Someone mentioned it at an industry happy hour. Word got around. Guy at Pacific Charter got suspended for harassment. Small industry. Ethan's name circulated quietly. Week 1. Ethan was home, suspended, reputation destroyed. An old colleague texted him, heard some concerning things? Hope you're all right? Might want to lay low. He tried explaining to his aunt. I didn't do anything. She's lying. Even she had doubt. Why would she lie, honey? What would she gain? Week 2. Tyler visited Ethan's apartment. I told the investigators everything, Tyler said. You didn't do anything wrong. It doesn't matter. She has bruises, my things. How? I don't understand. Could she have taken them? How? When? Tyler saw Ethan breaking. Not eating, not showering, dark circles. Look, I hate to say this, but this looks bad. She has physical evidence. You have witnesses to the argument, but nothing proving you didn't go to her cabin after. So you think I did it? No. I'm saying even I can see how hard this is to defend, and I know you didn't do it. That broke him. Even his best friend saw how damning it looked. Week 2, Friday. HR investigation concluded. Insufficient evidence to prove claim, but insufficient evidence to disprove it. Company risk assessment. Even if we believe him, keeping him is a liability. If she sues, we're exposed. Ethan received termination via email. Violation of workplace conduct policy and code of ethics. Weeks 2 and 3. Ethan applied to 3 other marine companies. All suddenly filled the position. His name was flagged. He stayed in his apartment, curtains drawn, not answering calls. Tyler kept trying. Please, man, let's get a lawyer. With what? Everyone believes her. I'm done. Week 3. Ethan hadn't eaten in days. He Googled his name, found a Reddit thread, assault at Pacific Charter. Someone had doxed him, his full name in the thread. Comments. Another entitled tech bro. Bet he thought his money would protect him. Glad she came forward. He thought about his parents. They'd died 2 years ago. Now this. Completely isolated. Reputation destroyed. Future gone. I can't live with everyone thinking I'm a monster. Wednesday evening, week 3. Ethan wrote a detailed letter. To whom it may concern, this is my final statement regarding false accusations made against me by Ashley. Last name. Complete timeline. Names. Tyler, Michelle, Rachel, Mark, Jennifer. The deck scene. What she said, what he said. Who witnessed. I did not go to her cabin. I do not know how she obtained my belongings. I did not touch her. I did not harass her. Ashley made these accusations after I rejected her advances. She was intoxicated and aggressive. Multiple people witnessed this. I cannot live with my name destroyed and my future ruined over lies. I hope this prevents her from doing this to anyone else. Ashley, last name, falsely accused me to retaliate for rejection. I am telling the truth. He sent delayed emails, timed for Thursday 8 a.m., to his estate attorney, the company CEO, Tyler, his aunt, saved to cloud storage, wrote final personal notes. I'm sorry. I can't do this anymore. Please know I was telling the truth. That night, Ethan ended his life. Tyler found him Thursday morning. Thursday morning, I was at work, feeling good. Professional dress, full makeup, hair done. Ethan was gone. My reputation intact. Everyone believed me. At my desk, reviewing new hire paperwork. He humiliated me. Now he lost everything. That's fair. 11 a.m. Michelle walked past my desk. Didn't make eye contact. Rachel entered the break room. Saw me. Left immediately without speaking. I dismissed it. They probably felt guilty they didn't see the signs. 1 p.m. Tyler walked in. He doesn't work Thursdays. Went straight to the CEO's office. Door closed. Through the glass. Tyler was animated. Upset, handing papers to the CEO. The CEO's expression changed. Serious. Somber. Meeting lasted 40 minutes. Tyler left, walked past my desk, made direct eye contact. Pure, cold, hatred. Said nothing. But the look said, I know what you did. A flicker of unease. I pushed it down. 3 p.m. Company-wide email. Subject: heartbreaking news. It is with profound sadness that I inform you of the passing of our former colleague, Ethan, last name. Ethan passed away on Wednesday evening. Our thoughts are with his family during this devastating time. I read it 3 times. Passing. Wednesday evening. My stomach dropped. He's dead? I stood, legs unsteady, went to the bathroom, locked a stall. Genuine shock. A flicker of something. Guilt? Fear? No, I suppressed it. I didn't kill him. He had mental health issues. Losing his parents, then this. But that's not my fault. I was the victim. My hands were shaking. 4 p.m. The office was silent. People crying. Michelle sobbing in Rachel's arms. Tyler sitting with a group, talking quietly. People looked at me differently. Suspicion. Confusion. Mark from accounting walked past, gave me a look I couldn't read. Thursday evening, alone at home. I googled Ethan, last name. Obituary. Ethan, last name. 28, passed away suddenly. Suddenly equals suicide. Comments. Gone too soon. You deserved better. Tyler's comment. The truth always comes out. Always. I closed my laptop. Okay, he's dead. That's tragic. But it's not my fault. People die. He must have been unstable. I stared at the ceiling for a moment, then another thought hit me. $3.2 million. Gone. All that time. 4 months of pursuit, careful planning, strategic moves. For nothing. I felt a flash of genuine frustration. Not about Ethan, about the wasted effort, the missed opportunity. I opened my phone, started scrolling through LinkedIn, filtering by industry, salary ranges. There were other options, other guys. Maybe someone in tech, finance, somewhere with better prospects anyway. Marine industry was kind of limiting. I took a breath, closed LinkedIn. Okay, regroup. This Ethan thing is done. Once this blows over in a few weeks, I can start fresh. Different approach next time. Maybe someone older, more confident, less complicated. The inheritance was gone, but the strategy was still sound. But Tyler's comment echoed. The truth always comes out. What did he mean? Friday morning, I arrived on time. Professional. CEO's office door closed. Tyler inside again. A woman in a suit with them. Lawyer? They were reviewing. Documents. First real pang of fear. What documents? 11 a.m., I checked LinkedIn. 18 profile views in 24 hours. Normally 1 or 2 per week. Some were former colleagues, some unfamiliar. One was a legal recruiter. Why are people looking me up? Friday afternoon, Jennifer from accounting approached my desk. Ashley, can I ask you something? Sure, what's up? She hesitated. Did you really think Ethan was capable of what you said? I felt defensive. I didn't think anything. I reported what happened. It's just, I've known Ethan for 3 years. He was always so respectful. I don't know. Are you saying I lied? No, I don't know. She walked away. First, open questioning. Friday evening, I checked Facebook. Tyler's profile was public. New post from 2 hours ago. For my brother Ethan, you told the truth. I promise everyone will know it. Rest easy, man. I've got you. 67 reactions. 34 comments. What happened? Tyler, I'm so sorry. Ethan was a good guy. Michelle commented, the truth is coming. I know it. Rachel, we'll make sure everyone knows who he really was. My stomach knotted. The truth is coming? What truth? I told myself, I'm protected. Believe women. HR sided with me. There's nothing they can do. But doubt crept. What if he left something? What if he wrote something? Friday night, alone in my apartment. Netflix on, but not watching. Phone buzzed. Email from Pacific Charter. HR Director. Subject, mandatory meeting. Monday 9 a.m. Ashley, we need to meet Monday morning regarding new information that has come to light related to your harassment claim. Please do not discuss this with other staff members. This is mandatory. My heart raced. New information? What new information? I Googled frantically. Can a dead person's testimony be used? Results. Statements made by deceased individuals can be admissible. Suicide notes have been used as evidence in defamation cases. If someone makes a statement before death accusing another party of false allegations, it can be grounds for investigation and potential charges. My breathing quickened. Second buzz. Text from unknown number. You should get a lawyer. Monday is just the beginning. T. Tyler. I dropped the phone, sat in silence. What did he write? What do they have? The cameras? Did I miss one? The master key? Can they trace that? My thoughts raced. Okay, I have evidence. Photos. His stuff. They believe me. But if he left a note, if he told his version, no. I'm the victim. Believe women. That's the rule. But what if they don't? I looked at my reflection in the dark TV screen. Still saw myself as the victim. I didn't do anything wrong. He embarrassed me. He deserved consequences. His death isn't my fault, but my hands wouldn't stop shaking.